Good afternoon, everyone. So after the last session, which was really interesting on broadband and technologies, I think I'll now move you on to data, since you heard about the speed and from 256 kbps to 4 gig, whatever. So I think the key thing around for telcos today is primarily, yes, in India, when we look at it as a market, there is huge growth opportunity. If you look at the volumes today in terms of the growth in Vodafone itself, we had 3 million subscribers every month. When you just take that number of 3 million, it essentially, in terms of data, we today get 6.2 billion call detail records every day. So that's the kind of volume we handle, and that puts a lot of load on systems. So today what I think the topic is, with ARPUs going down to $4, call rates dropping to 1 cent a minute, it's a very, very challenging market. So how do you control the IT cost? So I think when you said on a shoestring, when I look at IT strategy of Vodafone, it is primarily not this one area, it is essentially the overall IT landscape. How can you manage cost better? But for today, we'll focus on data management, which is a very, very interesting topic, which all operators, I'm sure the other operators in India also face, in terms of how to manage cost better by optimizing on the way they manage the data and the storage. So there is always, from beginning when I used to work for Accenture and as part of my consulting, interesting thing about data, there is always a good thing and there is always a not so good thing. The good thing is everyone uses it. As a corporate resource, everyone uses it, but no one owns it. And that is where problem arises. So if you ask to any user in any department, do you own customer data? He said, no, I only use customer data. And that is the crux of the problem, where everyone looks at IT to say, give me this report, give me this piece of data, and I will interpret it my way. So that's, if you look at the current situation, and that's where my first bullet is saying it's a corporate resource, everyone uses, no one owns. And the ownership issue then percolates down to many other issues which we will go through in the slides. So data gets replicated, since there is no owner. If there is a business user who wants something very critical in these dynamic markets, he pushes IT teams hard and data gets replicated. With the Indian market, the complexity further comes when you look at how operators have grown in terms of mergers, acquisitions, you acquired companies, so there are different IT landscapes, you're just trying to bundle them together and run it. And so your performance issues, you cannot just go to the source system always to get data, so you start replicating. So data gets replicated with a limited view. You create a repository, and what it essentially leads to islands of data within the organization. And once you have islands of data, people start using these for drawing different kind of reports. And when they draw these reports, they come back to IT and say, look, the report doesn't seem to be correct, because when I pull the same report from another application, it's giving me a slightly different number. And that is what is called as the multiple views, multiple conflicting version of the truth. Now, perhaps in IT, this is the first place where I see where truth can have many versions, and we create that by creation of many repositories, different interpretations. Simple things like, as we move on, data quality challenges. If you look at when user draws a report, to start, let's say, is day-to-day tactical reporting. He comes into the office at 9 o'clock in the morning. He has a set of reports. He wants to see activations for the previous day. He also wants to see how many calls of other competitors went through his network. And so there is some statistics before he starts the day. He wants to check on those. And at times he gets a very scary number and he feels something is wrong. And business users, with their intelligence, try to go into other transactional system, find out the data. So there are a lot of issues which is around data quality, data not getting populated at the right time, the quality of the data itself is questionable. The other bigger problem is on data definition itself. This is another big thing because let's take customer acquisition. Now this may be viewed by different groups based on their liking and how they want to interpret it. Customer acquisition for a sales or a marketing person, maybe perhaps as soon as the service is signed up for by a customer, he will interpret is that he has acquired a customer. Unfortunately for the finance department, they will have a disagreement. They say only when the customer has generated a revenue, I will treat him that you have acquired a customer. So the definition of customer acquisition itself within the organization is not agreed by all parties. That was just an example. There are many more around products, brands, other things. So that's an issue where if, let's say, for your data warehouse or your repository where user use for analytics was created by marketing, they were the sponsors who built that, there are very likely chances that finance may not like to use that repository because they say it doesn't give me the right result which I can use from a financial angle. So the very sole purpose when you started building the application and somebody, only one group sponsored and you created a repository for your reporting or for your analytics, itself can be a problem in the long run because there is no clear standard data definition across the organization. The complexity further gets increased when you look at organizations like us, where you have circle level operations, the 23 circles or regions in India. Then we have got 2 regional, north and east and south and west. Then you have the corporate and then we have the global. So there are 4 levels. The reporting has to happen at all these 4 levels. Data needs to be aggregated and reported. And if these data definitions are not agreed, there is a big issue in terms of how this data will get massaged and reported. Little control over data held from a retention standpoint, quality perspective. So what happens, you keep building this repository, there are no clear policies around purging, how long the data needs to be there, and all you end up is buying more storage and somehow running the shop. And storage, you look at the size of systems, they are really huge. So that is now in the current environment, you have once where you have 3 million customers getting added every month. You have a falling ARPU. So how do you manage this situation? Because obviously to manage your EBITDA, you need to bring down your cost as well. And I think the very key thing we will discuss today, how to get over this situation, what we are doing. So this is just for a context, this is where what we breathe day in, day out.